Hi, good afternoon, everybody. You know what? I saw this out on the internet today and I thought, you know what? This is interesting. This is definitely up for public discussion. And I believe that was the intent of this person putting it out there. Now, if we look in the background here, we've got a bunch of law books and we look credible. We're trying to look credible, right? We're trying to market ourselves. But if you do a background on this person, you're going to see that this person has actually been in prison for 5 years. Or not, I don't think it was 5 years. Might have maybe it was 5 years. I'm not sure, but I know that she got caught bringing a gun into a courthouse. And unfortunately, she had to do a lot of time. So this is when you ask yourself, are these law books really doing her any good? And I've been teaching to folks that are waking up in this process, and she seems to be going after the same group of people too. But the difference is fruits. The difference is, you know what? I'm going to play this for you, and I'm going to tell you in 9 years, I have never had to have this discussion with any of my students. And the way this is set up, it almost looks like it's public grooming. Like we're just grooming you to get ready for this to happen because it's going to happen. And I'm going to tell you, this is a huge red flag, you guys. And there seems to be some agenda to keep everybody that's waking up in one lane and in this circle to be completely deceived and be running around in circles. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why a country would want to do that to its own folks, but it seems to be happening. And we got to check our fruits, man. But let's listen to this real quick here. I got an email today from an attendee that came to a former seminar of ours. And they had an unusual experience that FBI came up to their house, rang a ring doorbell, wanted to talk to him, wouldn't say what it was about. And FBI, again, is an incorporation. The FBI will arrest you and throw you in prison. Okay, let's not detune this situation at all because, you know what? If you go to somebody's meeting and the FBI shows up at your house, that's called a red flag. You probably shouldn't have been at that meeting. And I would be very concerned if FBI came to any of my students' houses. I wouldn't be doing this. This is what I'm talking about. This is about people trying to keep everybody docile, not thinking, confused, and stuck in this lane over here. I don't think that's the way to go, guys. Let's keep listening. Or a corporation that does not even have a charter. So, yeah, but they can arrest you. The experience in letting Spencer Davis straight seminar in the past, they knew exactly how to respond. It was beautiful. They did talk to him on the phone. They basically kept asking, what do you want to talk about? And they wanted to meet in person. Remember, there's something to be said about an implied contract. When you just have a meeting with them, you're acquiescing to their power. You're wrong. You're way wrong. Let me tell you something. This is what this teacher doesn't teach, okay? Equity. When somebody makes a presentment to you and you dishonor that presentment, you're in dishonor. This is something I would never teach my students to do at all. I gotta tell you, man, big red flags, guys. Keep going. Let's keep going. Or give some jurisdiction. If the FBI or any of your civil servants come a calling and you know you've done nothing wrong, the best way I recommend, the best way you recommend, this is somebody that's on parole right now. This is somebody that went to prison, okay? Because she didn't think she was doing anything wrong. She didn't think that, even though the judge told her, hey, you can't carry guns anymore because you shot at somebody, she didn't think that that actually applied to her. And she walked into a courthouse with a gun in her purse. And then instead of fessing up and handling and taking care of her business, she ran like a criminal and ran out of the courthouse. This is what happened. This is the official record, and that's what happened. I'm sorry. I got a problem with this kind of advice. Let's keep going. To talk to them is this. Do I have my Fifth Amendment right to say nothing? Of course, they're going to say yes. To say, well, I'm going to go ahead and exercise that right. And then when they ask you another question, say the same thing. Do I have my Fifth Amendment? Whoa. So now we're not talking anymore. Do you notice that she said, now she's giving you instructions. Now she's telling you to say the same thing. This is absolutely called public grooming. And this should raise all kinds of red flags. It really should. All over All over, all over. I'm just saying. By just saying nothing, I'm going to go ahead and exercise that right. I got these people permission. I got their permission to go ahead and post the audio clip on our channel so you can hear it for yourself on how they dealt with FBI agent. Told him, take me off your list. I don't have anything to say to you. Beautiful. Hey, we're up. But it wasn't so beautiful because it didn't work for you. It didn't work for her one bit, and it didn't work for David either. Guys, we can do this so much better. Join us tonight, 6 p.m. Central Time. Bring your questions. I'll finish every sentence she can't. I promise you. Be blessed, everyone.